Hey guys, welcome to Mixed. My name is Sam, and today I'm going to show you 3 quick and easy hairstyles that can be done on shorter hair. My daughter Lillian's hair still isn't quite long enough for one ponytail, so I've had to improvise and find styles that really work and are easy to do. Please enjoy watching our tutorial, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So today I'm using my go-to products, the Shea Moisture Kids Detangling Spray, the Curls Blueberry Bliss Control Paste, my rat tail comb, my bristle brush, my wet brush, and my rubber bands. So I have just detangled Lillian's hair, and my first style is going to be 2 ponytails. I'm going to start the part at just a little bit above her temple and do a diagonal part to the right side of her neck. This is a style that I started doing because Lillian's hair was a little bit too short in the middle, right by her forehead, to do pigtails, but it worked to do this diagonal part and actually still get 2 ponytails. As you can see, Lillian's not really in the mood to get her hair done. She's tired and she doesn't really want to sit still, and this is one hairstyle that I can do really fast, and so even if she's not cooperating, it can be over and done in just a couple minutes. So I'm sectioning out that one section of hair, and I'm going to focus on the first ponytail now. I use my Blueberry Bliss Control Paste, as always, on her edges to make them stay, and then I'm just going to brush it smooth so that it lays down nicely and secure this with a rubber band. So now I'm going to start with the second ponytail. I'm just going to do the same thing I did with the first. I'll use my Blueberry Bliss Control Paste on her edges, my bristle brush to smooth it, and then I'll secure it with the rubber band. What I love about this look, other than that it's able to get her shorter hairs into the ponytails so that it will stay, is that unlike pigtails, you don't really have to worry about it being evenly spaced or being lopsided. It is lopsided just as part of the look, and so it's really cute to me, and I don't have to be a perfectionist. As you can see also, it's done really fast, and Lillian's kind of surviving this first look. Okay, so for my second look, I'm just going to take on the first one, and I never ever just take rubber bands out. I always cut them out, but I didn't want to be wasteful, so I'm really careful. It hasn't been messed up at all, and I took them out. As you can see, it's not pulling her hair because she's not fighting me. So I'm going to cheat a little bit since I have that first diagonal part, but what I'm doing is I'm sectioning out kind of a triangle, I guess you could say, on top of her head. It's just 2 diagonal parts coming to a point, and that's going to be the first ponytail. And it doesn't have to be perfectly angled parts. As long as your part is straight, it can be, one can start right at the temple and the other one can be, not right at the temple. Ultimately, that won't matter. And so I'm going to get the rest of the hair out of the way like I like to do, and that will be my first ponytail right on top. I will use my Blueberry Bliss, my bristle brush, and secure it with a rubber band. So now I'm gonna make a part straight down in the back of her head from where the first 2 parts met. And I guess it kind of looks like an upside down peace sign, actually, now that I'm looking at it. And these don't actually have to be perfectly the same size either. It doesn't matter quite as much as pigtails because there's gonna be 3 ponytails. So I'm just gonna take one side, get rid of that hair, and then I'm just gonna make my first ponytail on the right, do the same thing as before, and then I'll go ahead and make another ponytail with that other section of hair, and I'll be done. This is my 3 ponytail look. This one is really good for getting those short hairs in the front that a lot of times, at least on Lillian, it wasn't long enough to get into a ponytail or even to get into pigtails. And then even if there's shorter hairs on the side, this is one of those those hairstyles that I was able to do when Lillian's hair was really short on the side, because I could grab the short hairs on either side and the short hairs in the front, and it would still look like her hair was long enough for styles. So at this point, I've just recorded the other 2 hairstyles. Now I'm starting on the 3rd, and Lillian is really tired of having her hair done. She wants me to be done, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to having a child who is totally uncooperative and not in the mood to have their hair done. So that's why I like these styles, because they're really quick and fast and easy to do. So I took down the 2 ponytails in the back, but I'm actually gonna leave that first top ponytail, because if I was starting from scratch, I would just make that ponytail. So I want you to be able to see I'm going to do a diagonal part from where that first part would meet. So I'm basically gonna part her hair kind of like in an X if you look at it. And I'm gonna make up my first ponytail, well, I guess I should call it my second ponytail, since I cheated and used my last ponytail for the first one. So I'm gonna make that first one. You can see the part is, you know, diagonal, like a little triangle on her left side of her head. And now I'm just going to continue, you know, that first diagonal part and make my last 2 sections. So you see basically all the parts are kind of originating from that one central point. Lillian is at this point totally done with me and ready for me to be finished, which is good because I will be done in 2 minutes at this point. So now all I have to do is just make those 2 ponytails and it's over. So since this was our last style and we're actually gonna keep this one in to leave the house, I decided to lay down her baby hairs. One thing I really love about these styles, I just kept it simple, but if you wanna put cute little knocker balls, or if you wanna put barrettes or bows or hair clips, or even if you want to braid or 2-strand twist the ends of her ponytails, you can totally do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.